Are we sure our cats actually love us? The truth might surprise you. Okay, let's be real, we adore our feline friends, but have you ever stopped and wondered, does my cat really love me back? Don't worry, you're not alone in this. And you're definitely not just imagining things. Cats, they're these wonderfully complex creatures, and their actions, well, they can be downright baffling sometimes. That's precisely why we're diving deep today into 5 signs that, sadly, your cat might not be feeling the love as much as you'd hope. Now, hold on, this video isn't meant to bum you out. It's here to guide you on dodging certain behaviors and maybe, just maybe, getting your kitty to see you in a whole new light. Ready to jump in? Let's unravel the mysteries of our feline overlords and figure out what they're really trying to tell us. Part 1. The secret language of love, or lack thereof. You know how they say eyes are the window to the soul? Well, with cats it's like a super important window. Eye contact is how they show their love and trust. So, what if your cat is constantly giving you the cold shoulder, eyewise? In the feline world, eyes speak volumes. When your kitty gazes into your eyes and holds that stare, it's their way of saying, I trust you, human. You're all right. But what if your furry buddy deliberately avoids your eyes or even leaves the room when you try to connect? This could be a signal that they're feeling a little distrustful. Cats have this unique way of showing affection called slow blinking, where they look at you and slowly close their eyes, like they're savoring a really good dream. Studies suggest this is their way of sending a kiss or a hug. So, if your cat avoids eye contact or doesn't return your slow blinks, it might indicate they're not feeling as much affection as you wish. Bummer, right? Part 2. Tales, scratching secrets, and litter box messages. Ever wondered what your cat's tail is trying to tell you? Pay attention, that tail is a communication goldmine. A raised tail usually means a happy cat, while a tucked tail can signal fear. But it's not just about the tail's position. The movement is crucial too. Unlike a dog's happily wagging tail, a cat's tail flicking is generally a bad sign. Think of it as the feline version of impatiently tapping your foot. If your cat's tail is flicking when they're near you, it could mean they're annoyed. In the wild, cats use their tails to communicate with other animals. For instance, a cat might flick its tail to signal agitation or excitement to predators or rivals. It's like a warning. Back off or you'll be sorry. In a home setting, cats still use their tails to express themselves. If a cat's tail is flicking while they're awake and engaged with their surroundings, it usually means they're on high alert. The cat may be upset or scared. When a cat is hunting or playing, which is basically simulated hunting, tail flicking shows intense focus and excitement. Here's a hot tip. The next time you see your cat's tail flicking, pause and assess the situation. Are they being disturbed during their beauty sleep? Or are you trying to pet them when they'd rather be left alone? But hey, not all tail movements are negative. Slow, gentle movements like swaying or twitching can indicate the cat is relaxed and happy. Now let's talk about those scratching habits. Ever feel like your cat's just trying to destroy your furniture for fun? Cats scratch for many reasons, not just to ruin your stuff, I promise. Scratching is a way for cats to mark their territory, as their paws have scent glands that leave a mark when they scratch. Plus, scratching helps shed the outer layers of their claws, keeping them sharp and ready for action. But what if your cat starts scratching excessively? Excessive scratching is when your cat's regular scratching routine goes into overdrive. You might notice them doing it many times a day, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. They might also start targeting new areas they've never shown interest in before. This can be a way to express anxiety or stress. Imagine you've had a stressful day and find yourself pacing around. When cats are anxious, they might scratch more than usual as a coping mechanism. Changes in their environment, like a new pet, a new family member, moving to a new place, or even just rearranging the furniture, can stress your cat out. It can also be a reaction to feeling threatened in their territory. Remember, cats are creatures of habit, and any disruption in their routine or environment can unsettle them. In some cases, excessive scratching can signal health issues. Certain skin conditions or allergies can cause discomfort, leading to more frequent scratching. If you see other signs like hair loss, redness, or swelling, It's time to call the vet. Luckily, there are ways to manage this behavior. Providing scratching posts is a good start. You can also use sprays designed to deter cats from scratching certain areas. And never ever scold your cat for scratching, as it's natural for them. Instead, try to understand what's causing the stress. And what about those litter box habits? Is your cat suddenly refusing to use the litter box? What's that all about? Every cat owner knows that cats are generally clean animals. They use their litter boxes and maintain their hygiene. But did you know that your cat's behavior with a litter box can say a lot about their emotional state? When your cat starts avoiding their litter box or goes outside it to do their business, it may not just be a behavioral issue. It could be a sign that your cat is feeling stressed or unhappy. Maybe there's a change in their environment they're not comfortable with, or perhaps they're not feeling well. A study published in a feline medicine journal found a significant correlation between litter box problems and feline stress. Researchers discovered that stressed cats were more likely to have issues like inappropriate urination, which is a common litter box problem. Part 3. The road to reconnection. Is your cat constantly grooming? Like all the time? Excessive grooming could be a sign your cat is feeling pretty down in the dumps. If you notice your cat grooming themselves excessively, to the point of losing fur or causing skin irritation, it's a warning sign. Excessive grooming often indicates that your cat may be dealing with anxiety or discomfort. They could be stressed about a change in their environment or trying to alleviate some physical discomfort. So let's talk solutions. If you suspect excessive grooming, start by looking for physical causes. Check for fleas, allergies, or skin infections. If there's no physical cause, it's time to consider stress or anxiety. Has there been a recent change in their environment, like a new pet, a change of residence, or even a switch in their litter box? If you identify a potential stressor, try to address it. If excessive grooming continues, it may be time to visit the veterinarian. What if your cat is always hiding? Is that a sign they're not happy? If your cat seems to be hiding more than usual, disappearing for hours on end, it could be a sign that something's wrong. Hiding frequently can be a way to express anxiety. If they're spending a lot of time hidden away, it might mean they're not comfortable around you or that something in their environment is making them restless. Cats also tend to hide when they're sick or in pain. They have a strong survival instinct, and in the wild, showing signs of illness or pain could make them easy targets for predators. This instinctive behavior has persisted in our domesticated felines. When they're not feeling well, cats tend to hide to conceal their suffering, as a protective mechanism. It's part of their instinct to hide weaknesses and avoid becoming easy prey. So, how can you tell if your cat is hiding because they're not feeling well? It all comes down to paying attention to changes in their behavior. If your normally social cat is spending a lot of time hiding, it can be cause for concern. If they're also showing other signs of illness, like a loss of appetite, changes in litter box habits, or a decrease in self-grooming, it's definitely time to call the vet. And lastly, what if your cat is just ignoring your affection? You shower them with love, but they're just not having it. We all know that cats are not dogs. They have their own unique way of showing love. But if your feline friend is consistently ignoring your attempts at affection, it may be a sign that they're not feeling as much love as you'd expect. Why might this be happening? There could be several reasons. Perhaps your cat is not feeling well, or maybe there's a change in their environment that's stressing them out. Or it could simply be that they're not in the mood for cuddles. If your cat is unresponsive, give them some space. Cats are independent creatures and value their alone time. So, instead of forcing affection, let them come to you when they're ready. Now you might be wondering, but if my cat is stressed or anxious, does that mean they don't like me? Here's the thing. If cats exhibit these behaviors mentioned in the video, it's because they're not doing well. They're not doing well because they're not feeling well. They're not feeling well because the environment isn't good for them, and you're a part of that environment. So, by changing this stressful environment, they'll see you in a different light. I hope this video has helped you better understand your cat's behavior and how to build a stronger bond with them. Remember, every cat is an individual and their love language might be different. Be patient, be observant, and try to understand what your cat is trying to tell you. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your comments and feedback are super important to me. I love hearing from you. Share your cat experiences and questions in the comments below. See you in the next video and stay pawsome.